Hey guys, welcome to Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs,
And I'm David Wolnigan.
and the blow up is underway for the Cardinals. Sonny Gray is on the move, and we're here to talk about that. We're going to give you our thoughts and analysis on this trade. But first, I need you guys to look right up there, wherever it is. Uh, that's us on social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, Spotify. Like, follow, subscribe, and leave comments letting us know what you think about this trade. I also want you guys to check out in the comments a link to the UTA Toy Drive Fundraiser. We are raising money with the Salvation Army to get Christmas presents for kids who wouldn't have anything otherwise. All throughout the St. Louis area, our goal is $1,000. We're almost to 500, but we need your help to get that $1,000 goal. So hey, every dollar counts. And thank you guys in advance. Okay, like I said, the blow up is underway here. Sonny Gray headed to the Boston Red Sox. Makes sense with Kyle Bloom, former employer there, relationships existing. Sonny Gray to the Red Sox. 20 million is the number I've heard, but some amount of cash heading to Boston as well. In return, the Cardinals are getting left-handed prospect Brandon Clark. They are also getting right-handed pitcher Richard Fitz. And there's some terms, and we'll see what it ends up being. But along with those two, the Cardinals will get a player to be named later or cash. So, David, initial thoughts on this trade for you?
Uh, Contrary to what everyone thought the Cardinals are going to do, which is the same old of hold flat and do nothing, uh, they're finally going through what they said they were going to go through, which is kind of refreshing, and they're blowing things up. Um, the question comes in: who's going to be in our starting rotation next year? Because you just got rid of your number one player. But the one thing to stress in all this is the Cardinals aren't expected to do anything next year, so don't expect them to be in contention for anything. Especially
Yeah.
now, now trading off probably your best pitcher. With more trades to come, I wouldn't be surprised to see Brendan Donovan on the trading block go, and maybe they even work something out with Arenado. Who knows with him?
Well, this trade, yeah, it's a clear sign that this thing is getting blown up, and honestly, there may not be anybody safe. Mason Wynn. Um, for the Cardinals, it's exactly what they should be doing. Sonny Gray, about to be in his age 36 season, I believe it is. He's owed $35 million. Now, the Cardinals did pay $20 million to the Red Sox, but that's still $15 million they are not going to be paying. Or they have, some that much more money to play with if they want to actually try to find young guys. And
Well, and some
they're getting two solid prospects. I want to start with Brandon Clark. The Red Sox farm system is highly thought of, and he is their number 5 prospect, a left-handed pitcher who could be some people say potentially an ace one day. He's 22. Uh, Lefty who throws 95 to 98 miles an hour. That gets your attention right away. Last year was his first year of professional ball, high A ball for the Red Sox farm system, and showed flashes. It's a young guy. It's about consistency and fine tuning stuff, but his ceiling is high. His stuff. I'm seeing the word electric thrown around. That's great. Richard Fitz, the righty. He's not old. He's 25, I believe it is, and he's got experience in the major leagues, at least some. Um, I don't think his ceiling is quite as high, but he's ready now. And he is showing signs of progressing to being, if nothing else, a solid bullpen guy, but also perhaps a reliable 4 or 5 guy in the rotation. And hey, yeah, there's some luck here, but maybe the Cardinals just landed two guys who are going to be anchors of the rotation 4 years from now. Because, like you
well,
said, David, this is not about 2026. Go ahead.
I was gonna say a couple things here. One thing to really take note of is the Cardinals are eating $20 million for this.
Yep.
Uh, Number one, they need prospects. They need good prospects in the minor league system. Our minor league system doesn't have many top 100 players in it, quite honestly. So this helps with that. Another thing that's a real big sign, which is more important down the road, is they took $20 million in this contract. They ate $20 million. And the reason why I say that's important is if they truly want to trade Nolan Arenado, they're going to have to do the same thing with him
Yep.
because no team is going to take him for what the Cardinals contract is paying him because let's face it, he's getting older. He's not quite what he used to be, and they don't want to pay that much. So, in order for the Cardinals to move him, they're going to have to eat some of that money. And this shows if they did it with Sonny, they could do it with Arenado, so they can get him moved too.
I think it also shows, to be doing this quick. I think uh I think the Cardinals are going to be aggressive. And what I think that means is Wilson Contreras, in my mind, was if the right situation comes up, might get traded. I think he's 50-50, maybe a little bit better that he gets traded. And yeah, I know there's Cardinal fans that are going to hate it. Brendan Donovan will be available for the right price because they can get a haul for Donovan. And let's
Yeah.
face it, for you know, he's got a year or two of arbitration left, and then he's going to go make a lot of money somewhere. When you have him under arbitration and all that, you're not going to be in contention for anything. Again, these moves are not made for 2026. And that's something that Cardinals fans are going to have to really adjust to. Nothing that's going to be done is with a goal of a 2026 World Series in mind. It is done with a 2030 World Series in mind. And that's something that people our age, David, honestly, if you're under the age of 40, you've never really experienced this.
Yeah, all you've known really is playoff baseball. I think the last time the team was truly this bad was right before um, the organization changed Bush Stadium from turf to grass. That was when Tony La Russa
Joe
came in. And
Torre was the manager right
yeah,
before La Russa. Yeah,
it was 1996, I believe it was.
96 was La Russa's first year. Yeah,
So right before that, the team was just terrible. Uh, Coming out, that was also during the 2000 or the 94 strike, I believe it was too. So there was a lot going on there. That was probably the last time the team is going to be as bad as we're probably looking at here. So especially if you're under 40, like you said, most people don't even remember that. All they can remember is the Cardinals constantly winning. But that was kind of a historic run, in my opinion. If you're not named the Yankees or Dodgers, who spend $2 billion on a team, so it's something they needed to do because, quite honestly, that as I said before, the farm league was completely gone, depleted. There's not a lot of talent down there, so they need to rebuild it, and that's what Bloom is trying to do. And he even came out and said, which was also refreshing, is that this is something that needs to happen and needs to do that the Cardinals need to do. And make no mistake, he knows what he's doing because he did it when he was with Tampa Bay, and he got the Red Sox rolling pretty well too when he was with them. So he knows how to get this team restructured and going the way they need to go. So I have full confidence in what he's doing, but just know it's going to take a while.
yeah. After years of Mozeliak telling us what was going to happen, we're now seeing actual things happening that at least you see what the plan is.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can be frustrated that the Cardinals, yeah, they're going to struggle to win 75 games in 2026, probably. But you know what? The payoff, the plan is that they're going to be struggling to not win 95 in 3-4 years from now. If that make comparison makes sense. That the goal is the future. So, with this move in mind, brace yourself. Arenado will move. I think Contreras will move. I think Donovan could move for the right people. Someone like a Newt Bar, even Alec Burleson, maybe could move. I think Mason Wynn is the only untouchable right now. Um, and it's wild to think that. So you kind of asked at the beginning rhetorically, like, who's going to be your opening day starter? Who's even going to make up the 5 spots in the rotation? The short answer is we don't know, and we're not going to know. Brandon Clark could be your 5th starter this year. Who knows? Right now, it's all about just stockpiling prospects and seeing how they develop. Because within reason, 2026 is a who cares how many games we win? Are these guys getting better? And that's what Cardinal fans need to look at is are these highly touted prospects showing signs? Are they progressing? Are they looking like, yep, I can see it. He give it some time. He's coming. He's going to be there. And if you have that, you know it's working. That's really where we are at with the Cardinals. I also want to say, St. Louis Blues, pay attention. This is what blowing it up and starting over looks like. I think the Blues are in denial, and yes, they are hamstrung by salary cap issues and this, that, and the other. But Kyle Bloom's not messing around. He's blowing the thing up, and he's not wasting time. It's gonna be painful, but he's getting it started now. He's basically ripping the Band-Aid off, and just let's get through the terrible years as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Overall, David, if you were to give this without knowing how these 2 prospects and potentially third are going to develop, hindsight not here. What kind of grade are you giving this trade?
B to B plus. I mean, it's a move you have to make, but you don't get a whole lot out of it. You only get 2 players, but one of them's the number 5 prospects. So I mean, it could be potentially A. Just depends on how they develop. Both are young pitchers.
Yeah,
Both could have a
I,
huge impact. And you're eating $20 million. That's the other reason why I'm only giving it a B plus. You could have maybe tried to get a better deal, but at the same time, maybe that's all they had available. Nobody was knocking on the door. So you got to make what's available to you. So in the long run, it could turn into an A plus trade. Who knows?
oh, the ceiling for this trade down the road is absolutely A plus 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 plus. Right now, I'm with you, B plus A minus. The $20 million might be the only reason, along with just the uncertainty, which there's no controlling. But this is absolutely the move the Cardinals need to be making, the type of move that is. And I think the fact that we're not even to Thanksgiving and we're seeing this one knocked out, I think is a clear sign that there's more to come.
Absolutely, and I think winter meetings for the Cardinals are going to get real crazy because they're going to be wheeling and dealing just about everybody,
Yep.
including Jordan Walker. So,
Oh, for a bucket of baseballs.
and then he goes on to be an MVP somewhere else because of his launch angle of his swing. I digress.
Gosh.
But guys, keep an eye out. There's going to be plenty more moves to come, and we'll keep you guys updated here at Under the Arch Sports. So buckle up. It's going to be a rough one, but we'll make sure to keep you guys updated all things Cardinals. So thanks for watching.